Hello guys, this is Abrago, and we're back with one of my favorite games of all time, Hyper Light Drifter. This is going to be a guide on how to get all the monoliths, all the modules, all the keys, and all the outfits. Plus most of the gearbits so that you can get all the items in the shop. Alright, so we are here with the Alt Drifter. Alt Drifter is a very fun character compared to the Drifter. He has a lot more range, and his dashes are way faster compared to the Drifter. However, he has a lot less health, so that's slightly dangerous. But it should be. He's so much of a buff compared to the normal kid, so it's barely an issue. So yeah, those are the modules we need to collect, and I'll show you how to get all of them, so don't worry about that. Alright. So, we're at the central town, and there's our first save point there. Well, I say save point, but it's a teleporting map, to be honest. Yep, that's the boss area we're going to go later on. Now, the game actually guides you to go to the east area first, if you look at this dog here. But it's actually advantageous to go to the north area first, because there's a gun we need to get, and it unlocks you a lot of secrets later on. So, we'll see how that goes from there. And there's our medkit. I'm just gonna get it, because it's early game, and we want every medkit as we can get, basically. And there's a Gearbit. So there we go. And this should be easy. Yeah, there we go. Alt Drifter is really fast. Alright, there's our medkit. And then we can go because there's nothing here. Onward we go. Another medkit here. You just have to follow these animals, to be honest. I'm not going to get that medkit because I don't need it. So, let's go on ahead. Quite hard to get the dashes correctly because it's mobile, but this should be okay. And if you look here, there's a secret. But we can't get there yet. We have to go further up. Medkit here, if you want to get that. Go up here, and then bam! There's our second Gearbit. So, the way of finding secrets is if you look at the ground there, there's a weird symbol, right? Every time there is a symbol, there's a secret hidden somewhere. So be wary of this symbol as we play through this. Okay, remember the hint we had before? And then the symbol here? Well, there's our secret. And this, I believe, is going to be our first module. So that's gonna be great. Actually, no, I'm just stupid. There's a similar area to this later on that you can get modules on, but no, it's not. But yeah, that's our first thing. That's not a module, so ignore that. Alright, I mean, here's the bird guys. You don't really need to kill them, so I'll just leave them be. But however, there's a medkit section here if you really want to get it. So yeah, that's gonna be useful if you want to know. And there's a locked door here, right? We will get to that later. This door contains a new outfit, and yeah, you'll see. Alright, there's another symbol here, so there's one at the back, and now I've activated the platform, and I can dash over there and get the Gearbit I need. Nice. And now I have a full gold, and yeah, that's great already. It's gonna be very advantageous very later on, because we want to unlock Chain Dash as soon as possible. Now this area, you can only access after beating the boss of this area, but I'm just doing this for the Gearbit, so yeah. We'll come back to that area later. Joke of misery. There you go. And absolutely magnificent shot. Amazing. I love the art in this game. It's crazy. Anyways, this Titan is theorized to just supposedly die from the cold weather of this, and that's kind of lame, but we don't really know what happened. So, oh well, that's my first health gone. That's crazy. Did not want to lose health. Do not lose health there. There we go. And then there's actually nothing here, so sometimes animals are just there for no reason at all. Anyways, there we go, bird gone. Nice. And then I hear the wolves coming. There's a secret area here you can go in. It's a shelter for the last remaining birds, and there's Gearbits. Amazing. And then here we'll find our yay! Damn. Great. And that's it for this area. You can interact with the bird NPC up there if you want to. I'll do that now because I actually like interacting with all the NPCs. So yeah, this is basically describing what it used to be until there was an overthrow, and then yep, there's bad birds now. So that's basically it. That's the gist of what's happening. One thing I love of this game is that this game doesn't have any dialogue, so the level design is very intricate, and the art is phenomenal. I love that storytelling aspect because they just You know what they say. Actions speak 1,000 words. And here's our favorite, the Pink Drifter. He's actually called the Guardian in the tarot card, so that's what I'll be calling him from now on. And he actually guides you on where some of the modules are. So we'll go find them later on. There's actually a secret here. Yep, okay. Always explore every nook and cranny, and there's our Gearbits, and we have 2 golds now. Amazing. And there's a secret here, if you look at that mark. Bam. Bam. Alright, Gearbit, and that's not it actually, because there's more to this area. Because sometimes singular secret area has 2 secrets, so watch out for that. And I fell. Great going. And there's our first module. Amazing. Bam. There's 8 in total for each area, so we'll find every one of them. Amazing. So, boom, 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 boom. Absolutely easy. And then I'll just get the med bag to heal 1 HP, so that's great. And onward we go. And you'll see a key later on we'll get in this area. Great. And then if you look here, there's a platform you can go on, and then this is a secret. Amazing. And there's our first key. Great. And this is gonna be useful later on to unlock doors that are locked behind keys. And usually the doors contain like outfits, and they are very, very powerful. So I'll tell you what each of them does later on. And onward we go. Alright, so there's a secret here, but we actually need to beat the boss of this area first in order to access the secret, so we'll come back. And here's a Gearbit. Boom. Bam. And we have 3 Gearbits. Now, usually speedrunners will unlock this chain dash right now, but because I'm not a speedrunner, I'll probably get like charge slash or like reflect bullets later on. Wow, okay, I did not mean to get hit there. And there's our Gearbit. Amazing. There's a lot of med kits here, which you can use to your advantage. And here's our actually first major significant enemy rush, which is not that hard to do, really. It's not an issue. Okay. Alright, okay. I messed up. So yeah, that should be it. Nothing major. Great. Easy. And there's our teleportation area. So we'll warp here anytime we want. And we'll be doing that quite a bit. And if you go here, there's our second module, which we'll unlock right now. Spectacular. And then well, let's go here because you're supposed to do this area first. And as you can see, there's a warp section here. Go here, and then you can access this platform. And let's do this. Go here. And then these bird enemies, I'll be careful with them. There we go, no hit. Really shouldn't be getting hit by any of these guys. Yeah, if you want to, you can heal there, but no need. And if you go under here, you find your second key. And that's amazing, because keys are always good. If we're here, there's a secret here. Yeah, this area has a lot of secrets, as you can see. Oh my goodness, that thing's... Great. Nothing much, just another easy area, honestly. And there's a Gearbit. That's about it for this, actually. So, yeah. Just for a Gearbit. So it's worth it, I say. And this area is slightly obnoxious. We'll wait.
One eternity later.
A bit. Okay, I waited too much. But you know, it's okay. Take your time. So yeah, that's that done. And onward we go. Yeah, I hate this area. You'll see why later. Still die in this, by the way. Great. Amazing. Not an issue, the enemies, but now you'll see some very obnoxious puzzles here. And I might die. I'm just really bad at dodging these blocks. Okay, that almost got me, as you saw. There's a Gearbit here if you want to know. Yeah, and I died. See, that's the issue. That's just great. Okay, not an issue. And now there's door opening. Oops, I almost got squished. And then yeah, that's basically the area. Almost done. Yeah, Ultra there's so much ranges, man. And that's the area. Great. Not a hard enemy gungeon, honestly. It's once you get used to it, it's barely anything. And there's nothing here, so you just go ahead and then get the modules up ahead. And that's it. That's our third one, and we actually can access the boss door now, but we won't do that just yet. Okay, let's go. And then we are going back to our main save point. Now, what you can do here is that you can literally just warp back here instead of like doing the whole thing. But this is cool. I like doing this. So, yep. So first area not an issue, except for those blocks, which I kind of died against. The blocks are harder than the enemies, which is kind of crazy, but you know, we move. And then we already went there. Let's go here now. So our second area, and we get to see our Titan up close and personal. This guy kind of looks like Bionicle, if you get me, but yeah, he's really cool. This art is fantastic, love it. And now this area is slightly harder than the first. No shit, but you'll see why. Ouch. Let's see who's better at gunning then. Okay, well, I missed all of those. Well, I mean, oh my goodness, my aim is trash. I got nerfed. Well, I swear, you know when you're recording, you just suddenly get worse all of a sudden. Okay, great. And there's another gold. And if you look here, there's a module you can get, which a lot of people miss because, well, this is right next to the enemy gauntlet, which is actually evil. Yeah, that's our fourth one. Usually, when we collect all four modules, there's a cutscene that plays. Because I'm playing as an alt drifter, there's no cutscene. So yeah, that'll be it. Kind of lame. That's why you should just play as a normal drifter, honestly, if you're playing it the first time. But yeah. Nothing here. I don't know why I did that. And here comes the issue here. I don't know what the heck. I'm actually playing so badly right now. It's crazy. Yeah, not an issue. Not an issue. Oh, where do we go? Wow, really? Wow, please, really? I've never felt there before. That goes to say, it can still get better. Okay. Well, there's actually the button you can press here. That's what I was searching for. And then there's the medkits. If you can actually interact with the medkits without breaking the block, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I should stop using the gun because slashing is actually way more powerful with archer. Oh my goodness, shouldn't have gotten damage there. Well, okay, well. That's just great, isn't it? Come here, bro. Yeah, great. And that guy's just stuck there. Great. I'll just put you out of mere misery. I really like this. It's slightly slow, but okay. Alright. Actually didn't need to heal there. But yeah, it's just a insurance. So yeah, that's basically this area. There's another module here, which you can get. Amazing. Now we're at 5 modules. 3 more to go. Boom. Bam. I don't know why I did that, because I was at max health, but you know what? It doesn't even matter. I really need to get Chain Dash, even though I said that I'm not getting that. Okay, there's a secret here, and you can actually unlock the library, which I'll just do now. And after that, we'll get some upgrades, because this is actually getting slightly tedious. And this is actually going to be the first area that the normal drifter would start it, but because I'm playing as our drifter, you don't get to see this. But yeah, amazingly beautiful place. This is probably one of my favorite areas. And there's a med kit. Amazing. And we're basically playing the tutorial again. Which shouldn't be a problem, because it's a tutorial. Or well, it's supposed to be. And that's first one done. I'll just do this for fun, even though you don't need to do that. Wow, my aim is ass. What happened? And I got damage there in tutorial, so wow, I must be the best gamer ever. So here's a little puzzle, first puzzle I guess in this game, but yeah, that's very easy and great. And now you get to see a beautiful, beautiful image of the kingdom. I love this place. I could stare at this for all day. I'm just gonna, let's go now. And there's a little area. There's our third key. I forgot to tell you guys, there's 4 keys in each area, and also 4 monoliths in each area. So we'll try to get all of them. So yeah, so far we only have 1 monolith. Oh my goodness, wait a minute, we should have 2 right now. I missed one. I'll quickly go back and find it. I'll get the reflection bullets and the charge slash. Gonna be pretty pivotal later on. So here, there's actually a monolith. There we go. Yeah, and then we are on track now, so that's great. And we'll go back to the save point and warp there. Boom. Amazing. And now we can enter this area. I might have messed up because I only have 5 modules so far. But it's okay. I'll find them later and include it in this video. So. Easy. And there's a secret here. All that for a Gearbit. Isn't that great? And enemy gauntlet incoming again. Well, this one is very easy. Great. And if you go down here, there's our 6th module. And actually, we're on track because we can get 2 more later on. There's actually quite a lot of secrets in this, so just gonna check all of them until I remember which one it was. See, you can tell it's been quite some time I played this game, and maybe I shouldn't be making guides on it, but I am, and I am the hero you get, even though I might not be perfect. Go. Gearbits. And there's our monolith. Amazing, that's our 3rd one. And then the last one, which is the 4th one, is locked behind a 8 module door. So we'll go get that later. For now, we're just doing this. Great. And then these guys are light work. Great. Now we have 2 gold bits already. Can go up right here. There we go. There's the one I was searching for. And this place is quite cool. And there's a Gearbit. Amazing. And now, here comes our first boss. Now this boss is actually quite difficult, so I'm gonna have to log in. Ouch. Great. First try, baby. Amazing. This is because Alt Drifter is so broken. Normal Drifter, it would have taken him 10,000 years. And now we have 3 Gearbits and we can actually get Chain Dash. So we'll do that. And here comes the gun we need to get for tons of secrets. So this is actually stupidly useful. So yeah, we'll go ahead and activate the pillars real quickly. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Bam. And that's our first lock gone. And we have to get 2 more modules, which we said we'll come back to. There. Amazing. Come on, birds. Come here. Amazing. That was not great. However, we got through it. It's gonna be worse later on. So I have to endure this. Oh god, oh Jesus, oh god, okay, well, should have healed. It's too stubborn. So we have to go all the way back. Okay, well. Alright, now we're back. Great. Gearbits. Amazing. Sorry for not speaking so far, because I'm slightly logged in. Which is kind of weird, because this is an easy area. This should be an easy area, and I'm struggling. So, I'm not doing all that. I'm just running. Great, and there's our module. And we just need to get the last one, which shouldn't be an issue. Okay, remember this place? Yeah, I'm sure you do. So, we're back here. And this is where our first module is. And there's the machines. You just look at the, pay attention to the lines and just get past them. This should be an issue. I'll heal now before the spider balls get me. There's our Gearbit. Amazing. And oh my goodness, these guys are obnoxious. Strong in numbers, they say. Okay, well. And then we can actually unlock it here. There we go. Really need to get Chain Dash. Oh my. Shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't be an issue. Great. Okay, now I didn't die. I'm gonna heal really quickly. And then here should be our module. And here's some now. And there we go. Bam! And there's our last module. And now what we can do is teleport to the central place and go to the 8 door module. Not the 8 module door. What am I saying, bruh? There we go. And here we'll find our last monolith and last key. And we can progress a ton here. It's gonna be great. This place is beautiful, by the way. Okay, well, that's my fault. Okay, that's it. Just in case, I'll get that med pack, because this room is actually really hard. Because, well, it's an 8-bit door. What do you expect? And then there's a route here where you can get some healing. Well, actually, what the okay, my memory is just my memory's cooked. It's just Gearbit, which is always welcome, because we need as much as upgrades we can get. Please, there's well, that's great, because yeah, there you go. Usually that works, but just because it's me, it doesn't work. Okay. Wait a minute. That might not be it. Yep. Okay. Well, see, this is why. Always check. Always. There's tons of Gearbits running around, so always watch out for those. Here. There we go. Easy. Barely an inconvenience. Well, there we go. I'm not gonna face those guys right now, simply because I don't want to. Okay. Great. Amazing. And then we'll progress. There's the second to last room, and there, of course, there's a secret here. And this should be where the key is. Did you go here? Yep. Our last key. Amazing. That's all the keys for this area. Go here, bam, and this enemy gauntlet is really challenging, so I'll lock in. When they separate, it's actually they're really hard to deal with. Okay, is that first try? Okay, wow, I'm just goated, I guess. And there's our final monolith. And there's a bird enemy, and we'll put you out of your misery. So there you go. And that's done for this area. That's everything. Epic outro.